Hey!
Hi.
Hey everyone. Anyways, there's a new event I heard. I don't know, I just updated the game right now, so I'll be able to check if the new event is here or not. Perfect for new content, really. Oh, there we go. Limited time 5-star servant Kama. Ooh, a ticket. Should I? Thank you. They're really being very gracious with the Saint parts today. Let's get them. Okay, I've already got 160 Saint parts. Here, look. Hell yeah. And I've got one ticket. So maybe I'll throw one. Because what kind of celebration would this be if I didn't throw? She talks very loudly, wow. As I was saying, I'm gonna be throwing one just as a celebration. Oh, wait, what's that? Memories of the Far Side of the Moon acquisition quest. Huh. I didn't know that existed. Okay, nothing here. I guess I can throw now. But first, the ritual. Wait, let me share this stream with other people. Hopefully I get Parvati within one throw. I know, right? I'm dreaming for a lot, but hey. Might as well wish for the best. Let me share this real quick, just so I'm not alone throwing. Copy link. Okay, and then share to my friends. Yes, I have friends. Surprising, huh? Okay, let's see. First I do the ritual. Free 10 times summon until I get 3 stars. Sound good? I always do it. Nope. I guess that counts. Look, we have 2 3 stars and 1 4-star XP. That counts. Now I throw one ticket. Oh, come on, give me a Parvati. Huh. Jesus Christ, it is a Parvati. What do you know? Lady Luck is looking at me from above. What's up, Neoni? So I was just talking about how I had one ticket and maybe it'd be nice if I get a Parvati, so I might as well throw for Parvati. And look at her. Jesus. And I got it on stream. Oh well, I now have a new servant to level up. Quick Lancer. That was good. That was good. Jesus Christ. Time to do the event. Huh? Let's see. I think I can feed the extra servants to Parvati. Let's see. Parvati. I now have the 3 card types for the Lancers. I have Buster, Quick, and Arts. Eat this. And then maybe eat all the little orbs, so I don't have that problem. Let's see. Alright, this too. Those are taking up space. Sad thing about this though is that I don't have any money left. Look, I'm sitting on 48 million. I wish I farmed even more for QP. This quest has no battles. Here you go, senpai. I decided to try herbal tea today. What do you think? It's very soothing, Mash. I was so happy when I found out that Sion had brought all these sorts of luxury goods. Yes, of course. Having nothing but bland supplements would ruin the camp-like atmosphere. I'm fine with only the bare minimum of resources necessary to survive myself, but I cannot speak for anyone else.
Monsters, Ying?
So I made sure you would have a wide variety of food and recreation to choose from, thus satisfying your needs for both mental and physical nourishment. I already spent all of Atlas Spiritron points I had been saving up for years to acquire them, so I might as well make the most of them. Huh. She's so nice. I hope she doesn't betray us one day. I'm so grateful to her. Before we got to the Wandering Sea, we had to make do with nothing but the border's emergency supplies. Yeah, it was rough. Lost Belt 1 and 2 was rough. You know, having proper tea together like this again reminds me of the old Chaldea in the Antarctic. Me too, Mash. Me too. I know things are completely different now, so I shouldn't be feeling sorry for myself, but they say it's important to rest up when you can. Heck, it's event time. You're right. At this point, all we can do is wait for Sion and Captain to finish modifying the shadow border, so that it will be stable enough for us to head up to the Atlantic Lost Belt. As much as we'd like to help, it's all just way above our heads. I wonder how it's coming along though. Good question. All we know for sure is that it's taking longer than expected. Sion said that Da Vinci's design for the border is even more intricate and delicately balanced than she had thought. I remember Da Vinci seemed both pleased and apologetic about that. At any rate, they also said that there's a crucial part they need for the modifications. That they'll probably need to go to the Indian Lost Belt to get it. Ooh, foreshadowing. We're gonna get Gajuna and Super Saiyan Karna. I wonder what that's all about. It could be something that can only be obtained there, or it could be for some other reason. Sorry, I just don't know enough to say one way or the other. That's alright, Mash. You're still my little eggplant. All I know is that putting the pieces together so they can install this necessary part. Sion thought that this preliminary preparation was finished soon after we got back from the Chinese Lost Belt. But apparently, things didn't quite go as planned. Still, Captain did say it looks like they should be finishing the stage fairly soon now. Then let's recuperate until it's our turn to help Mash. Agreed. We should rest up while we can so we can hit the ground running. Would you like some more tea, Senpai? We also have plenty of cookies to go with it. Oh, right. I know what you're about to say. There's way too many, right? Well, there's a reason for that. Things have become much more lively around Chaldea Base now that we have more servants here. So I made an extra to share in case I ran into any of them on my way here. Thoughtful eggplant. This is one thoughtful eggplant. But as luck would have it, I haven't seen anyone else today. Not even Fu. In fact, now that I think about it, it feels like Chaldea Base is way too quiet today. Not quiet anymore. What the? Hello? Hello? Do you still exist over there, Shua? If you are there, give me some sort of response. Even an empty message will do. Otherwise, this is the end for the new Chaldea. This is not the time to ghost me. We already have more than dead air in our budget. Okay, I can hear you breathing, so that will suffice to confirm your existence from. Are you there too, Mash? Even better. What's going on, Zeno? Why is the alarm going off? In all of history, there's only been one reason for an alarm to go off on the base. New Chaldea is under attack. Attack? Correct. It is rather terrible, like walking only to find all your data from yesterday is corrupted. What the hell can you do at a time like this but laugh? No, sorry. This is not the time to dissociate from reality, is it? We do not have a moment to waste. Please come to the command room at once. Understood. Let's go, Master. We're here. What in the world is going on, Shion? Before I answer that, I would like to confirm something with you. Did you see anyone else on your way here? Anyone at all? Like one of the staff? Or a servant? No, I didn't. I was just telling Master how strange it was that I haven't seen anyone else today. Does that have something to do with this attack? This is what I was afraid of. I was hoping that at least one person might be hiding with presence concealment, but I guess that is not the case. As soon as I realized that no one was here in the command room, no staff, no Holmes, no Da Vinci, I cut off your cause and effect interference to keep you both safe. To think, the only ones I could help in time were you two and myself, especially since I have already cut myself off from human history. Sion? Oh, sorry. I'll leave my self-examination and strategize into a different thought process and get to the main topic. You can see what sort of attack we are under for yourselves. Even after sounding the alarm and putting out a call, you two were the only ones to come here. And that can only mean one thing. We are now the only ones left inside the Chaldea base. Complete quests 5 times. This quest has no battles. Start. The Spirit Origin graph is still working, but we cannot summon a single servant. And there's not a single member of Chaldea's staff anywhere in this base. let alone the command room. Even my servant captain is gone. We are the only ones left. Whether this is due to external interference or internal sabotage, there is clearly ill intent at work here. How did this happen? I still need to investigate more thoroughly before I can say exactly what happened, but it is already clear what the culprit used to accomplish this. It was ray shifting. They used ray shifting to induce forced spiritron summoning. To put it in layman's terms, my coffin was used as a catalyst with which to forcefully ray shift everyone away. What? Is that even possible? I'm sure it would be with Chaldeas, but this is Novum Chaldea. There is no phase navigational system that advanced here. So it would be impossible to reverse summon by hijacking our system. Usually, I would be 99% sure about that conclusion, but I do have a theory or two on how it could possibly happen. However, they are so absurd that I decided to shelve them for now. Next time, I will not be so quick to criticize how Holmes handles situations like this. I mean, if this were a locked room murder mystery, it would be as if the killer was the greatest pitcher in the entire universe, and they killed the victim by throwing a ball through an air vent. Is that a Danganronpa reference? It is, isn't it? It's a Danganronpa evidence. That is how unlikely the circumstances would need to be for that to happen. Though that said, the universe's greatest pitcher were actually here, then it would technically be possible. Sorry, getting sidetracked. Back on point, we are the only ones capable of fighting back against this attack. Shua, Mash, and myself, Sion, Eltnam, Sokaris. Who could the attacker be? And why in the world would they do this? I cannot say anything about that just yet. I am no detective. That said, I do not think one of the cryptors is behind this, since they have no reason to leave their lost belts except maybe Kado. I also still have a faint connection to my own servant, Captain. So the fact that he has yet to take any action must mean that he is trapped. And I would guess that all of Chaldea's staff and servants are as well. Are they okay? That's what I want to know too. Not everyone in Chaldea's staff is a mage. If they really were ray-shifted, then I see. You are worried that they may be unable to withstand the ray shift and disappear upon reaching their destination. I cannot deny that such a worst-case scenario is possible. But in this case, I do not think you need to worry, as their ray shift destination does not appear to belong to standard history. That is, they are moving through space more than time, so my coffin will have no trouble verifying their existence. Of course, I cannot guarantee their safety if they should encounter some sort of violence at their destination. But if all the culprit wished to do was hurt them, they would not need to go to the trouble of ray-shifting them. So thinking logically, I suspect the culprit's goal was to summon and capture them, not kill them. Kept them packaged as spiritrons. I have to do that for the people with low ray shift aptitude anyway, and it would also stop the servants from fighting back. Since they are already being converted during the ray shift process, that would definitely be the most efficient way to capture them. Then, there's still a chance we can save them? Since they ray shifted, does that mean you know where they went? Of course! That is the most important part after all. When I got to the command room, all of the ray shift equipment was already set to fixed parameters. To put it another way, they are all pointing towards a very specific set of coordinates. And since everyone was reverse summoned away, excuse me, that almost certainly means that someone or something is at those coordinates. Though of course I cannot say if the culprit just forgot to cover their tracks, there was nothing they could do to hide them, or they left them here on purpose to lure us in. Where are the coordinates exactly? Does this mean they point to a singularity from the past? That is really the key problem. Not belonging to standard history, it is technically a singularity, but it is also quite different from the singularities we have seen so far. Its influence is spreading, or perhaps I should say, stretching. Usually, the bizarre phenomena that takes place in singularities are confined to that singularity. But this singularity is trying to interfere with proper human history while remaining a singularity. In that sense, it may be closer to a lost belt. If we think of human history as one long scroll, singularities are like stains that weaken the scroll by contaminating the history around them, whereas lost belts are like another scroll entirely that was discarded once it was clear it was no longer useful. It could be that this singularity is some sort of a hybrid, a pseudo singularity similar to Shinjuku or Shimosa. I think the most appropriate name we could give it in these specific conditions is Humanity Destruction Zero. If it's similar to Shinjuku, are we seeing Gramps again? Japan. Yes. Understood. Regardless, I think there's only one option left to us. Now that we know where everyone was taken, and the path to them is still open, we have to go there too. From there, we need to find whoever or whatever's behind this, defeat them, and rescue everyone. Director Munier. That guy. Yes, that is true. In the end, that is all it comes down to. But I am afraid I cannot let both of you go there. I want you to help me, Mash. I already have my hands full observing the singularity. I need one more skilled operator who I can trust to observe and verify Shua's existence. Someone who is capable of filling in for 3 Chaldea's staff members on their own. But if I do that, there will be no one left to help Senpai in the singularity. That's true, but this is a question of priorities. If this were a diving expedition, it would be a decision between going down to the depths with an escort, but without a diving suit, or going down with a diving suit, but with no escort. It's not even a matter of which is safer. If we are unable to verify his existence, he will not be able to dive down into this other world at all. But still, going into a singularity without even a single servant is just... Yes, I understand your concerns, but look at him. I'll admit that he is terrifying, but that's just as true for everyone else. Now listen here, Mash. Exactly. The fact is, this figurative boat we are on is in the verge of sinking, and we are all in it together. As our base was already attacked once, there is no telling when those of us staying here may be attacked again. So I am afraid our only option is for you to summon up your courage and look for either a weapon or a companion on site. Fortunately, this singularity is in the 17th century Japan, which by all accounts was a civilized society, so you should be able to reason with people there. As long as you can get past the first hurdle, I am sure you will be able to move things along rapidly. Wait, what first hurdle? Oh, come on, have you never seen a samurai movie? I mean, when they draw their swords if they feel someone has behaved improperly towards them. I think they call it bureuchi? Gosh, imagine a society where you cannot be beheaded. That would be terrifying. That doesn't sound reasonable at all. Bureuchi. I've never heard of that before. I see. So this is the situation we are in. If this singularity is that dangerous, I will have to summon up my courage as well. For it seems I am the only servant in all of Chaldea who managed to evade capture. Yeah, you're... Oh god. I just literally finished your event, god. Yes, Sashu and Kiara, a servant. I came as soon as I heard the commotion. Say, so you are going to Japan? Then I will come with you. When do we leave? You, who are you again? Oh my, you mean you forgot about me? But then, of course you did. I've accomplished so little and made almost no impression compared to all those other glorious heroic spirits. It is no wonder you don't remember me. Yes, this works out beautifully. Please do not concern yourselves about my origins, alright? Whoa, looking at this magical energy flow, that is definitely one of his servants. Let me see, class alter ego. A special kind of heroic spirit who does not fall under standard categories. So you are a non-regulation servant. That is right in line within my calculations. Since even I was not able to see you, the enemy must have overlooked you entirely. At any rate, this works out perfectly. Now we have a trustworthy bodyguard. Trustworthy. Kiara. Trustworthy. I'm sorry if I wasn't aware of you up until now. But you're obviously gentle, clean cook. Does no one remember what happened in the last event? When did you summon her, senpai? I can't seem to remember. No, I can't seem to remember the first time I met her. Huh. I don't know about trust, but she's definitely dependable. No, she's not an anti-hero. She's like the villain. Jesus. Why does no one remember Kiara? Let me try to remember what happened the last event. This is a lot to ask of you, but... You're so polite, Lady Mash. That heartfelt consideration of yours is all the reward I need. Please, you need not worry. As I said, I will be happy to accompany Master. Usually, a servant like myself would have no part to play in any mission and would never even be called upon. So if you have called upon me now, the circumstances must be dire indeed. I, Seshun Kiara, swear to swallow any hard feelings I may have and do everything I can to help. If the extra class servants escape the enemy's notice, maybe we still have hope of finding a couple more. Ideally, I would like to send him in with the 4 heavenly kings, or at least 3 musketeers. Alas, it seems I was the only one to elude the hand of temptation. I am somewhat different from the other extra servants, thanks to my something skill. Do you mean independent action? There must be a powerful story behind you. I would be very interested to hear more about it, but right now... Aha! I found someone! You mean there's another servant? Yes, I managed to track one more. Excellent work, me. However, this servant is not here in the Wandering Sea. The signal I found belongs to the very last servant that was reverse summoned out of here. They appear to have stopped right before the end of their race shift. Perhaps they are doing their best to fight back. If you go after them now, you may still be able to rendezvous with them. Oh my, they're doing their best to stay strong. How reassuring. But any heroic spirit is completely defenseless right after a race shift, no matter how strong they might be. They could easily be gobbled up from behind before they can adapt to the singularity. Oh yes, I understand. Of course you understand, you bit. Breathe. But I think now is the time to do so. We'd race shift out of here and go help this last servant as soon as possible. I agree with Miss Kiara. If we do not help them now, this servant will most likely end up trapped just like all the others. You need to make contact with them first and re-establish your contract's connection. I'm sorry if I cannot give you more time to prepare before you leave, but that's okay. Let's go. I'm reminded of another saying. Make hay while the sun shines. If you know what it is we have to do, we risk losing something important. If we don't act soon, then maybe we should just ignore any doubts we have and move full. Either way, my job is to make sure you have all the support you need. So please, Master and Kiara, we're counting on you to save everyone. Understood? Not to worry, I will take care of this. Whatever I can do to help, however small, I will see this through the end, even should it cost me my life. Still, to think that our reunion after so long a time would involve a journey to such a faraway land. Just imagine the two of us all alone on a dangerous expedition with me in this fleeting form that could be turned to dust at any moment. I can see I will ever be so careful. Otherwise, I might get so nervous that I inadvertently reveal a rather unseemly side of myself. Final safety checks complete. All systems are go. The race shift coordinates are set to 35 degrees 41 north, 139 degrees 45 east, mid-17th century Japan. Since you seem to have some familiarity with the country, you probably already know this. The town of Edo from about 400 years ago. The city everyone knows as Tokyo. One of your two primary goals for this race shift involves the location itself. This is not an ordinary singularity. It is massive humanity destruction zone that appears to even be affecting the axis of time itself. If you do not do something about it now, it is certain to become a huge problem. So one of your primary goals is to take care of the zone itself. Most of the singularities we've seen to date were caused by a massive magical energy resource, typically a holy grail. So if you find something like that here too, you may need to take it into custody. Been there, done that, got the mystical. True, I guess I do not have to tell you about that particular goal is just the official party line, at least in one sense. I mostly just said it to cover our bases, like an alibi. Just keep it in mind so you don't forget it entirely. That other goal, of course, is much more important and much more urgent. Rescuing all of Chaldea personnel and servants currently trapped there. We still have another huge problem we need to take care of, namely, they're solving the bleached earth phenomenon. This order may be much smaller in comparison, but it is an important step nonetheless. This enemy has launched a direct attack on Chaldea. There is only one thing for us to do in response. Counterattack, and counterattack some more. By doing so, we will fortify our position for the upcoming grand battle. So I hope you understand that this ratio is a crucial trial for all of us at Novum Chaldea. Good. Then as this ratio supervisor, this counter order is underway. Master, please be careful out over there. Starting on summon program. Commencing Spiritron conversion. Ray shift begins in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Proving urgent order. Initiating counter order operations. Wait, I need to use the bathroom. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I felt as though someone was calling me. I am not just one thing now. All sorts of things are laid on top of each other to form me. Though I also feel as though it has been that way for a very long time. I am a goddess. I am the wife of a supreme god, Mahesvara. I am the avatar of mankind. I am the one who needs to protect the world. And now I am being called away. Though I'm sure I am being called away, I know that I'm heading there of my own volition. I have to. I must. The impulse or demands it. Okay. Give me a moment. My glasses are hurting my eyes. Okay. The impulses within my divine core demanded. I brush off the arm, rudely trying to take hold of me. Okay. But I don't run away from it. Instead, I follow it to its source. I step out of the passageway made by humans with human craftsmanship. I head towards a place that is not now, a time that is not here. I know something is waiting for me, something I can't ignore. And now, I arrive at a land of humanity, twisted beyond all recognition. I saw it the moment I arrived. The light of a soul, so faint it seemed as though it might go out at any time. It was so small, so weak, but it was still glowing. Even if it was fated to vanish in an instant, it was still there. I saw it. It looked to me like it was struggling desperately against something, like it was waiting for help. I'm sure this isn't the reason I came here. It was only by coincidence that I happened to find this tiny remnant of a human soul. But that's exactly why I had to help it somehow. After all, if I came across a person in trouble, I wouldn't need a reason to help them. Every decent person would hope to do the same, even if they rarely do it in practice. So as a kind and loving goddess, how could I refuse? It seems we've arrived successfully, Lord. So that was a ray shift. How novel. It's quite an enchanting mystic and even experience. Then entering someone's mind. What is this place? Usually, we would try to set the ray shift coordinates to give you some time to take stock of your surroundings, but we simply didn't have the time. So instead, we went with the location as close to the possible to the target reading. As a result, it looks like you've ended up inside Edo Castle, the heart of Edo's governing authority. You've essentially directly invaded the most heavily secured base of the entire country. There's no telling who or what might be nearby, or what could happen even from our end. Master, Kiara, please be as careful as possible. Yes, that's true. At this point in history, not even a fly could get through unnoticed. If a thief or spy did manage to sneak in by 10, perhaps even 20 to 1, or at least I thought they would, but instead it's eerily quiet. It's almost as if you can take stock of your surroundings later. You are almost on top of the... I'm getting tongue-tied, I'm sorry. Please rendezvous with them first. Once they've joined you, you can start gathering information. Let's go, Kiara. Alright, I'm very disappointed, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be today. And I was so looking forward to being pinned down by guards. I see them, over there. Master. It's Parvati. You know. Oh, so that's Shiva's wife, Parvati, or rather, a pseudo-servant of her. Perhaps she was able to hold out better by virtue of being a divine spirit. Or maybe there is another reason why she was the only one to evade capture. At any rate, she did a great She did great holding out against the enemy's reverse summoning. Oh yes, she must be wonderfully strong-willed. That kimono really suits you, Par. No? No. I said no. I am not the Indian goddess Parvati. Then who are you? I am the one who oversees Uuko here in Edo Castle. Once I also served the third shogun, Tokugawa Iemitsu's wet nurse. My surname is Saito. Fuku Saito. Saito Fuku. Katsuga no Tsubune. Say what? I'm afraid it's kind of complicated. To be clear, I am the goddess Parvati, you know, Shiva's wife, goddess of elegance and grace and all of that. For a while I was a little worried how this would all turn out, but I feel much better now that you're here. Hey, what? Huh? I see, so you're acquaintances of Lady Par. Please forgive my earlier outburst. I'm afraid I still don't understand what's going on very well myself, but I'll do my best to explain what I can. It's only proper, after all. Ahem. That is, of course, not my own body. I had fallen ill and was waiting for death to take me. In fact, I think it was after that final thread joining me to this life had snapped that Lady Par rescued me. At that moment, I noticed something strange was happening to Edo Castle, and had a flash of insight. It must have been the heavens themselves, or perhaps Lord Toshu Daigongin, who delivered this Indian goddess to me in my hour of need. They must want me to use this goddess's body and powers to do something about this predicament. As I said earlier, I don't think that's what's going on here. Of course it is. It must be. I'm at least reasonably sure. How else could something this preposterous, this absurd, this ridiculously far-fetched even happen? If her voice is anything to go by, she has a lot more energy than I expected. But never mind. What is the predicament happening at that Edo Castle right now? The significance of this could not be clearer. The predicament I speak of has befallen Edo Castle's innermost chambers, where no man but the shogun himself is allowed to enter. I speak, of course, of the place where shogun's wife and concubines live, the Uuku. I don't know how or why, but everyone in the Edo Castle has completely disappeared, and in their place, the Ugu has transformed into a labyrinth that appears to reach the deep What? What? Ugu. Tokugawa Restoration Labyrinth. What am I looking at? I mean, I see hands in the background, and I think that's Robin Hood. Is that Vlad? Buff Bara Vlad? I think it is. Jesus. Let me see. Yeah, it is Bara Vlad. What do you know? Dun 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 dun. Your business name Umahi, so I didn't recognize you at first. Okay. Still, right now, we are both servants and contracted the Lord. In that spirit, I will do my best to contain my excitement, so we may work together harmoniously. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Me? Oh, I'm just a humble nun, and wholly unworthy to introduce myself to the great Lady Kasuga and Lady Umahi, but if you insist. My name is Seshio Kiara. It's a pleasure to meet you. I feel like there's something inside you that is entirely separate from anything related to fate. Something that, depending on the situation, I might need to deal with quickly and decisively. Oh my, something inside me? Shh. Please, don't look in there. It's far too embarrassing. Still, it should be okay for now. I have this sense that there's a dam within you, and it could break at any time. But that you also wouldn't be here otherwise. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Yes, I suppose it only makes sense that a goddess would pick up on my connection to the singularity. I knew it, she was evil. She could figure this out before me. But that's like me as far as her awareness goes. Even I still don't have the whole picture myself. There's definitely something about you that nags at me, but we have more pressing things to focus on about right now. Yes, I can sense that there's something here. And whatever it is, it's something only I can confront. I got tired dubbing everything, so I'll just skip C on. Okay. That's right. I realized that sharing my spirit origin with her was the only thing I could do to save her. I knew it was only a stopgap, but I just couldn't look the other way. But thanks to that, my own definition became less clear. I think that's why I was able to escape the enemy's forced summoning. So it all worked out in the end. I don't even feel any kind of force pulling on me anymore. Though I do still smell something foul at work here. And to think, it's coming over there. That place is Kasuga no Tsubane, called Ooku. As far as I can tell, whatever's going on here is just as she described. So all of the people at Edo Castle disappeared, just like the ones at Chaldea Base. And now the Ooku has turned into a labyrinth? Coincidence? Definitely not. This is clearly connected. It is? I don't know. I'm afraid this is all beyond me. Right now I can't see how the attack on the Wandering Sea meeting up with Lady Umahi and the Ooku turning into a labyrinth might be connected. But I also can't help but feel as though someone has planned all this out with an endgame in mind. At least, that's what my instincts are telling me. That aside, I'm still not quite sure what you mean where you say is the Ooku. The Ooku has turned into a labyrinth. Did you see it for yourself, Chibone? Well, sort of. I was just thinking, oh crap, I'm really dead now, and ascending to nirvana when I think I caught a glimpse of it. Then, just as I had realized that something strange was going on with my Oku, and was feeling thoroughly pissed off about it, that was when Lady Par saved me. So no, I didn't exactly get a good look at it, but I'm positive there's something going on around there. You do have a point, but I think it is still too soon to go to this Uku place. Before you try to make your way through this labyrinth, you should make sure that your current surroundings are safe and that you have ample supplies. Now that you have accomplished your time-sensitive mission to secure the last reverse summoned servant, there is no reason to rush. Not to mention, we still don't know where everyone else is yet. A mysterious laugh. Is that? Oh, hi Shadow Buzz 93. Oh hey, it's Director. Please, Director, get a hold of yourself. New Year's is over now. How's things? Well, I just started this new event, and also I rolled one ticket earlier when I started the stream. I got a Parvati, which is nice. Hi, I'm not Nails, okay? Don't mistake my gentle tone for friendliness. I'm only showing you mercy as anyone as noble as me would. I do not recall giving you permission to speak. Now, lower your heads in my presence. You there, boy. How dare you speak to me so casually? Oh, you're gonna bond level Mordred during this event. Hey, is this a very tedious event? I have a feeling it is. But hey, good luck on your Mordred. I don't even know who any of you are. Just so you know, commoners like you would usually be lucky to get so much as a glimpse of a noble warrior like myself in your entire lives. It's like a labyrinth from what I have seen so far. Huh. So it's a literal labyrinth, like they're saying. Oku is a labyrinth. Well, I guess I'll have to see for myself after this cutscene. So know your place. You don't know who we are? Does that mean you aren't Director Gordolf Music? Music? Who might that be? Whoever it is, his name certainly has a powerful ring to it. But alright, you listen to me. I am Tokugawa Gordolf, the Great Shogun. His name is still Gordolf. But I think the servant that is going to be used most so far will be Kiara, and mostly going to grind Mordred's bond since she is close to bond 11. Oh, you used that bond leveling for Mordred, and you already have her at 10? Neat. And you also have a Kiara. That's actually really nice. But yeah, I think Kiara has a bonus or something in this event. So maybe it's a good time to level her bond points as well. Oh, good job! A bond level 10 Fran. Fran must really love you now. Wait, is it the summer Fran or the normal Fran? I seem to remember a summer Fran. Mingle among them at times it is marked. Oh yeah, the Berserker Fran. Oh, okay. It's the original Fran. Neat. Regardless of how unspeakably rude or undeserving the recipients may be, Now that you are my guest, I will treat you with the hospitality you deserve. You have my word as the... No, as the Lord of all who paradise on earth. Usually, the Ogu would be firmly off limits to all men. Oh, a friend. A friend enjoyer. That's cool. I actually haven't gotten friend on any of my accounts yet. Neither on this English or the Japanese version. How is she as a quick berserker? Oh, but I thought you already had Kiara. Huh, so she'll get a rate up too. Maybe if I get an extra ticket, I might throw one ticket on Kiara as well. I see. Does she ever get a buff in the future? Let me search up if she gets a buff. Fran FGO. NP2 Kiara would be kind of OP, don't you think? She already does a lot. Especially because she's an alter ego. She just blows enemies away. Okay, let's see. Fran. Nope, I'm not seeing any. Wait, there we go. Interlude quests. No, those are just interludes. Wait. How about her? Oh, there we go. Her Noble Phantasm gets an upgrade due to Interlude 1. It just does more damage and decreases more critical rating. No other buffs? Huh. I think she needs better buffs. Damn, they need to show Fran some love. I mean, even the oldest servants get updated now. Definitely, it has been the usage. It has been Kiara's year. Especially since the start. She has been so useful. Sadly, I only have one alter ego, and that's Mecha Ellie. I don't even have the original Elizabeth. Yeah, definitely. An animation update would also be good. I mean, even the Tanuki Yoshitsune got an animation update. You know, I actually skipped the story of the Ilya event. Just kind of bored me while I was reading through it. I don't know. Probably because it wasn't as well thought of. But I didn't know that Kiara was super helpful in that event. I just used a Zerker lot for every fight I made. What was that all about? I just ran an analysis on his biological signatures, focusing primarily on his voice print. And I can say with almost 100% certainty that that was Gordolf's music. Of course, Mr. Gordolf is human, so I doubt he is sharing his body with someone else like Parvati. Which can only mean that he has been brainwashed. Oh, I see. That's because of her class advantage. Oh yeah, makes me remember, it was Kama that was... Right, Kama, for this event, is the only one who has true damage against alter egos. That's what makes Kama such a good character to roll for. It's too bad that we won't fight Kiara anymore. Kama would have been so useful against her. Oh wait, was Kiara even an alter ego back then? No, I don't. She was a beast. Never mind. She was Beast 3R if I remember correctly. But anyways, against alter egos, Kama would really be a good character to use. Oh damn! I thought only Avengers got strong damage against rulers. Huh. The most annoying ruler enemy so far, I think, has got to be a Makusa. Oh, I see. Kinda like babies hacking into class advantages. At any rate, yes, at any rate, I am afraid my worst case predictions were correct. I would guess that he was the first wedge. What do you mean? I mean, the enemy must have used him to get a foothold on their attack on the Wanderers. It would be impossible for an outside enemy to hack our ray shift equipment. So I suspected they might have used a more physical approach at that part. It looks like they probably chose to do this by using Mr. Gordolf. They must have started by making contact with him and brainwashing him to their side. Hey, that's really close. 297 bond points still in bond 11. Are you gonna level her bond points, bond level up to 15? A bond level 15 Mordred. Just shows how much you love someone. Oh right, if your number 1 is Fran, why didn't you bond level her up first? Or is Mordred just because she's more useful than Fran? Oh, okay. Makes sense. He could then use his director security clearance to disable command room's protections. Emphasis on stupid. Oh. Huh. SR ticket. That was like last year, huh? Who did I get? Ah, right. I got Salter. Because she's a limited story servant. So you got Fran, huh? Are you gonna get Summer Fran as well? The Saber one? Are you gonna bond level her too? Honestly, it pains me to think that such a crass, inelegant solution could work this well. At any rate, once the enemy had Mr. Gordo under their control. Oh, you already have her. Neat. Are you gonna bond level her? After Fran, I mean, there's gotta be a lot of time to level her up. That extra servant you don't use in the team, she's already using it. Well, both Frans are nice. It's just that Summer Fran can speak more. I do like that the original Fran is wearing a wedding gown. Makes her more pretty. Oh wait, no, I wasn't talking to Siri. Anyways, let me continue with the game. It must have been taken in. Yes. No laughing matter. Okay, I mustn't laugh. I mean, probably everyone is trapped. Really. But if I get 2 more rare prisms, then Fran can follow Mordred in bond levels. Oh, is it because you can buy the goblet, bond goblet, or I don't remember what it's called, I'm sorry. Yes, that. 2 more rare prisms, that means 2 more 4-star or 5 stars, right? Yeah. Hopefully, you get 2 extra 4 stars that you don't really need, that you can burn. Steno. It seems everyone gets Steno nowadays anyway. Except for me. I haven't gotten her even once. God, Sibone, I don't think you're asking the real questions here. It's a lot of bond from band 10 to band 11, though it's more than 1 million bond. I don't. Oh, so that's how. I haven't actually put my bond goblet on anyone yet. I do have a bond level 10 Tamamo, which is nice. I'm currently trying to bond level 10 Arturia. But yeah, I'm quite a Tamamo sim, even though I don't use her regularly now because I have too many other servants that are more efficient. But hey, I at least leveled her up to 10. So I can understand how tiring it is to level. So I'm guessing a bond level 10 to 11 is quite longer than maybe 8 to 10. Alright. You just put them in the extra slot. I do that too. Especially when I just do the other events and daily farming. Daily farming is actually very efficient. Sadly, I don't have the strength to do it every day. Jesus, that's a lot. 1.25 million. But then again, they do give out Saint Quartz, so I guess it's worth it? It's maybe worth it? Yeah. And leveling up bond points with your waifu is always worth it. In my book, at least. It shows how much you love them. Grails, foos, and bond points. The ways you can appreciate a waifu. Whoever goes first within the tree. I get a feeling that you'll use Kiara more out of the three. Mordred hits bond 11. Wait, did you just hit bond 11, or is that saying that if she makes it to bond 11, you're gonna level someone else up to bond 10? Just now? Oh, congrats! Wow, bond 11 Mordred just now. I got it on record as well. Congrats! So, Shadow Buzz 93 just leveled her Mordred up to bond level 11. Took a lot of dedication, but he did it. Congrats, man. Oh. So this is the Labyrinth. What's that? What's this? Do I ever get an explanation? It's just... Ah. Event items will become exchangeable after you complete Act 1. Ah. Ah. Assassins, ha? Huh. This is an OP Kiara. Level 4. God. Wow. Even you haven't gotten the explanation of the sidebar? Damn. Okay, so, I'll go full support for Kiara. Let's put in Tamamo and maybe... Who else would be good? Hans, maybe? Or is it... Yeah, Gil's good. You saw it slightly go up. Agreed. Even more broken if I wear her... If I equip her with something like... where's the Tamamo fan club? There we go. Increase all allies' arts card effectiveness by 15%. Man, I hope all the Bonsies were good. Sadly, only a few of them are actually good. I'll have to search about the sidebar later online. I might need to understand it so I don't waste too many apples. So it is a labyrinth, huh? Fran makes Quick better with her Bonsi. Huh. Kinda like Tamamos. Making arts better. But then again, if you equip that, might as well equip Fran with the actual Quick CE. Since she's the main damager. And she's a berserker, so being a support isn't really suited for her. Anyway, that is the Ojogochi, the door that actually leads to the Ooku, but it would seem that someone is there. Imaginary element and or K-scope. Yeah, that's true. The faster you unleash her NP, the better, because she doesn't last that long on the field. Although I don't have a friend, so I can't really speak directly from first-hand experience. So we're fighting Indian robots now, huh? Wow, 2-turn stun. That's like worse than Tamamokat. Tamamokat just sleeps. Man. And if you don't have some invincibility or targeted evade, might as well just throw her the death sentence. You there, the attendant with 4 arms. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please enjoy your... You can talk? But the command code from New Year's event helps with that though. Command code. Right, it was the command code that removes debuffs, I think. Is that it? Though you gotta be lucky to get the card with the command code on it. Oh. Would you mind taking over from here? You can't just spring these things on me like this. Oh well. Kiara time. Main audio good. I didn't know Tamamo had a bonus here. Neat.
今日はオフだというのに、できる男のようにというやつよ。
Wait, oops. Oh well. I wasn't supposed to click that.
まったく。
Gives the buff immune, but I also have Marta and Florence that can also take away the stun as well. So you leveled up Marta? Huh. Although she's a rider, so it's pretty hard to use her because she takes crit stars. I dislike using rider supports, even though I have a few of them. What does this do? Decrease... Okay. How about this? Decrease charge and decrease defense for all enemies for 3 turns. Well, they don't have chargers, so might as well use it now. Use this on Kiara. What does this button do? NP gain for 1 turn. Oh, it's for her NP. Okay. Yep, most of the time, if I am using a dedicated strength, I bring Florence as turners. So you bring a 5-star Berserker just to support another Berserker? And she's not even the quick type. Nightingale. I think Nightingale was one of my brother's first servants, first 5-star pulled. And he just gave up on the game after it. Kinda sad. So you use Marta and Florence Nightingale for Fran. Oh, she was your first, huh? So how is she when using her in, let's say, a story battle like in Lost Belt, along with Fran? Is it any good?
Kyuji, シャンパンタワーの用意だ。まだまだ物足りん。目を離すなよ。まだまだ物足りん。
Skadi, super tick damage with Fran, huh? But then again, it would be only like 1 turn of super tick damage. It'd be like using Zerker a lot, but less efficient maybe? Since it's only 1 turn. I think that's one of the disadvantages of using Skadi. she's entirely useless after 3 turns. Oh. Well, I think that's better if you're using it against high HP enemies. I'm getting tongue-tied. I think I bit my tongue. Ow. Hey, Saint Quartz. Act 2, The Audience, Part 1.
ライブラリでつくしと小さなこと
It's still assassins. Wait. What's the NP level of your Fran? How many Fran copies did you get? Oh. So there's a chance she might actually get stronger in the future as well. Huh. You're quite lucky to get an NP2 Fran. Oh. During the Valentine's event, huh? I actually got a waifu there as well. I think I got was Amakosa's girlfriend, Semiramis. Yes, I got Semiramis there. Finally got them two together, which is nice. So you were rolling for Mordred when you got another Fran. Sad that you didn't get an NP2 Mordred instead, but hey, at least you've got the number 1 waifu got leveled up, so all's well. Wait, you already got an NP2 Mordred? You're actually pretty lucky, huh? Getting NP2s of your 2 waifus. Wow. Wow. Huh, that's actually nothing to laugh at. Wow. You're a lucky bastard. Wow. Mind sharing some of that luck with me? I've been trying to get an extra NP level on... Oh, you got Mordred on Valentine's too. Wow, Valentine's was such a good event for you, huh? Wow. I'm still saving up for Arjuna, sadly. I couldn't throw too much on Valentine's. Oh right, the Trifas costume, I think. Was that it? Wait, let me check. Mordred. Mordred. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll wait for the Salter costume. Sadly, I missed the Jalter one. I think the last run was earlier last year. I just finished. I just started playing FGO like February, I think, of 2020. Oh, there we go. Memories of Trifas at the Apocrypha rerun. You're extremely lucky, huh? I wish I had more NP levels and more costumes. Okay, let's continue. You started playing last year too? Wow. I think we started at the same year, 2020. Oh, you started exactly at Valentine's. Wow. So you couldn't join the Valentine's event, the Choco Ramis stuff. It was pretty funny. Now that I remember it, I actually reread the event from time to time. The Apocrypha event. Oh, you're a big fan of Fate Apocrypha, huh? The Apocrypha event was after Valentine's, as far as I remember. That's because Semiramis was already released at that time, and she had a shared banner with Amakusa, which I rolled on during the Apocrypha event. Yay! My first few servants were from Apocrypha as well. I was like, when I watched Apocrypha earlier 2020, I was like, I wanted Amakusa and Karna because they looked cool and they were red. I got both of them along with Vlad. So I got 3 5-star from Apocrypha earlier when I started. Alright, yeah, they were like besties. Especially the part when they flew from the ground. Remember that part when they were trying to fly? It was funny. Mordred was like, how are we gonna get up there? Then, oh wait, I have an idea. I would have enjoyed most of this event if I knew more about Japanese history, especially the Edo era. Maid Fran costume. Yeah, I wish they actually made more costumes for the game. That would definitely help. Murdered Butler from the summer event last year. She looked really cool and badass, might I add. And then she kept on bullying uh what's his name? Jackal? Mr. Hyde. There, Mr. Hyde. His name was Mr. Hyde. Yeah. Those two are actually very compatible with each other. It's funny. The next costume that would look like Moriarty's would be Merlin's later this year.
バカンスかそれもよかろう
And damn, he looked very fashionable in that costume of his. I wish they gave Arturia a costume in a dress. But then again, Salter already is in a dress in her third ascension form. Still, I want Arturia dress.
できる男の余韻今日はオフだというのにできる男の余韻というやつよ
これもエコ観念なさいませ
Yeah, same. Definitely same. Arturia in a butler suit or black suit. And maybe her motorcycle from Fate Zero. That was
目を
awesome.
離すなよまだまだ物足りん
まあ可愛らしいはやっ握りつぶしてあげましょう
No, that's pretty OP, Kiara.
捕らえ
目を
ました
離すなよ
Yeah, the costume for Arturia we got was the original Arturia look that should have been in there in the first place. Really. That should have been her ascension form in the first place, the one with the air sword. That's how she looked like in her first appearance, for Pete's sake. It's sad they didn't do Arturia justice early in the game. But at least she's getting the buffs she deserves now.
ところ見せて最後も下脱も我が20分でついてし行き着く先は殺生アミトの元に天井楽アミダアミデュラヘブンズホール
OP Kiara is OP. Definitely. I've been hyping up my Amakusa for quite a while now, and god, he looks so fashionable in that Phantom Thief costume. And that animation update, it's just cool. Man, I wish I played the JP version, but it's tiring to go through the Lost Belts in Japanese, and I don't even have good servants.
ちょっと神様っぽいところ見せちゃおうかなきれい捉えましたね泉に関与これ取材してみそぎの私心配深くかがってます
I heard the event had a good story too, the Chaldea's Boys event.
こうです
Yeah, definitely. Having 2 accounts on FGO is just too tiring. I'm gonna focus on my NA and just go back to JP when there's actually a very good servant to roll for.
今日はオフだというのにまったく
量産ですもの節約節約
ボトルでも入れておくか次はリゾートホテルを建ててみるか
More enemies, huh?
Yung mga ano ko, yung dalawang farmer ko nasa ano pa rin hanggang HH. Farmer, hackers.
Dungeon crawl. By next event or the event after that, Mordred should be finished with Foos as well. Oh, 2k Foos, the gold Foos, right? Hopefully Mordred also gets a buff in the future, you know. She can't really be... If you have Arturia and Mordred in the same team, it's always gonna be Arturia in the future because of her buffs. Mordred's a skill where she gets more damage against saber faces is pretty niche. I mean, it fits the lore that he wants to kill his father, but it's still pretty niche. Game doesn't really do a good job of making niches effective, useful. 188 attack. Hey, you're almost there for the HP, so good job. Just keep on doing the events. We're stacked full of them this year anyway. Oh, neat. The rerun next year also gives her a buff. Oh, there you go. How long is this Act 1? Oh wait, can I get the shop now?
喜んでもらえるかどうかを思いながら
Craft
品物を
essences.
用意するの胸が弾
Only
みま
one
す
shop?
この子の性格なのかもし
Okay. Oh, 1880. So, you're almost done with the 2k foos. Neat. The path splits in two. Which way to go? I didn't do anything. What's this? Choose from multiple routes at a junction. Expend Osuzu Paper Lantern to execute the quest. Makes our Buster cards able to make crit stars, I think. You mean kinda like Instinct? Neat. The map will be unlocked for the route you chose. You can unlock unselected routes later with another Osuzu Paper Lantern. For this, I will be searching for a walkthrough because this looks really hard. There we go. The walkthrough. It is a labyrinth. Oh god, it's a maze. Take the west path. Okay, I should go west. There's a warm presence. Tanuki room. Oh, I think I gotta change strategies now. I don't have Kiara anymore. It is time for... She should use a kaleidoscope, because this is tiring. There we go. That's fine. I mean, if you want, I can use your Kiara. But I don't really mind using other characters too. Kiara's OP, that's for sure. It'll help a lot during this event.
いきますね。
こういうのどうだ？夢中だな。他にやることってこういうの
How's the state of your Kiara anyway? What level is she? Is it maxed? Or have you been taking your time just leveling her up slowly? It's mostly just Kiara and Tamamo support at the moment burning through these waves. Cause they're all assassins, huh? Yeah. It'll help a lot. Maybe if I cheat turn clear every wave, it would be faster. But I can't because there's only like 3 servant slots available.
バリバリ乗ろうぞ。神社の頂上基地だ。少々おくらくさん。
Jesus. Wait, NP is you got 7 Kiaras? Am I reading that right? You actually got 7 Kiaras of... How? How? Okay, how? 10, 10, 10 even. Level 100 Kiara. Yeah, sure. After this battle, let me search for you.
ちょっと神様っぽいところ見せちゃうわ。
That sounds really awesome.
トーンときたよ。
よし。
Oh, bond 7.
いつもの神様。これを大事にして
Still, let me borrow it for a few fights. I'm sure it'll be great. あらよ。No, it's fine. It's alright.
たっぷり墨をするさ。
Ikande.
本素印と本中知りエンジンです。普段36件体の大きいラウンドスサミ。
罠だ。
What's the event CE? I haven't actually checked yet. What does the CE do?
すべては僕の思うままってね。これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
はいや。あらよ。
Gives 100 damage. Huh. And she also has a bonus, 50% up, so that's like a 150% bonus to just Kiara. Oh wait, even my Hokusai has bonus. Does that mean that all the females have a bonus here in this event? Wow. Maybe I should stick to female supports. Or just DPSs. Yeah, DPSs. Just specific servants. Ah, now that you mention it, both Hokusai and Tamamo do have similar Japanese-esque outfits.
中だな。他にやることないの？
量産ですもの。節約節約マニアにならんぞ。量産ですもの。節約節約。たっぷりすんひょんなものだ。本そじりしたぞ。本中尻へ一里伝説。9月36件。神奈川沖。波浦すさみ。
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
Oh hey, 5 turns. Not bad. Okay, I'm back to the main menu. Friends and following. Here we go. So either you search me up or I search yours up. Here's my user ID. Then just let me know. Oh, okay. 53596 4451. Is this you, Undeads? Last login was 2 hours ago. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's the Mordred, the Fran, and the Kiara. Yeah, this is definitely you. How many friends do I have? Let me unfriend a few. Oh, wait. Friends following. Okay. Let me see. Mm, 228 days ago. Wait lang. Whoops, I'm being called. I guess I either gotta pause the stream after this and take a break, or I end the stream today. Yeah, I guess I can just end the stream so I won't take too much of you guys' time. Let me just add you. There we go. Send friend request. There we go. I'll just continue to farm after this. But yeah, I guess I'll be ending the stream here. Anyway, ShadowBuzz93. Thanks for watching and thanks for talking to me a lot. I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. And everyone else who watched the stream, you guys are awesome. I'll stream again tomorrow at the same time. Thanks.